Hi everyone, so we've got a mashup video that I hope you're going to find interesting today. It's a sort of bringing together of a deck building video with a artwork video. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to build a 30 card deck. So I'll just go through the logic behind this in case people aren't aware of it. So when I used to play on Magic the Gathering Online for a period of time, and I don't know if it's still available, there was a format where you used to open 4 boosters, so only 4 boosters, and it was always tended to be like a single set, and you would build a 30 card deck with it. So usually when you've got 6 boosters, you're building a 40 card deck. So this is 4 boosters, 30 card deck. So I've got 15 Dollarama Repacks here. So when I come to build the deck, if you're curious about how the proportions work out in terms of land versus non-land or spells, all the spells, so that's creatures, instants, sorceries, whatever, it's something like this. So with a 60 card deck, it's around about 24 land, 36 everything else. For 40 card deck, around about 17. Again, that can go either way depending on what sort of deck you're building, with 23 of all the non-land or the spells. And then a 30 card deck, therefore, really just look at the 60 card version and halve everything. So it's 12 land and then 18 of the spells of everything else. So yeah, that's how the deck's going to work out. How we're going to do this, and you've probably seen episodes where I've used the grid in this manner. So again, triumphant return of the grid. So with this one, often when I'm using the grid, what I'll do is open the pack and then lay them out in the order in which they come out. Hence it's got in the corner you can probably see as fan. If you don't know what as fan means, it's this idea of as you fan a booster out, so as you open it, you look through the cards, what the booster tells you in terms of the set usually. Well, we're dealing with repacks, so it doesn't matter so much because it's not a set. But this is a really useful grid for something else. So I've come up with this sort of slightly fast way of building decks on camera, which is to have all of my commons, uncommons, and then rares and mythics. So top to bottom, commons, actually no, flip it over, sorry. So yeah, mythics and rares at the top, uncommons in the middle, commons at the bottom, 1 drops, 2 drops, 3 drops, 4 drops, 5 drops plus. So as we go through, you'll see how it's worked. When we get to the end of the deck build, and I've got some land over here, so we'll see a completed deck, and I'll do all the proportions and everything. We'll go through the deck and do an up-close zoom of all the artwork. So that's how this is going to pan out. So I've managed to combine two things into one here. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to do a follow-up video or a second video with a similar, in a similar way, and just see what they both look like and see what people reckon, and whether it's something that people would like me to do now and again going forward. I still want to keep with the usual 15 card artwork videos generally, but I thought it'd be nice to do something a bit different. Okay, so let's do this. So Tickletomaton. So 3 to cast, 2/2 artifact creature robot. When it enters the battlefield, you get a ticket. Then you put a sticker on a non-land permanent you own. So this is from one of the unsets. So 3 drop rare goes there. Okay, oh, we got some land here. Lands I just sort of put off to the side usually. Lijara Mirror Lake. Enters the battlefield tapped, add blue, 2 green blue, tap, sacrifice Lijara Mirror Lake, create a token that's a copy of target creature you control. Except it enters the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter on it, activate only as a sorcery. So that's an uncommon, so we'll put that over there. Searchlight Companion, we've got a nice 4 here, common, 3 drop, flying. When it enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 colour spirit creature token. So that's another 3-drop common. Elfheim Druid. So 2-drop, add uncommon. Tap, add green. Tap, add double green. Spend this mana only to cast kick spell. So that's the second one. There's no restriction on the first. 0/2. Okay. Elven Farseek, single green, sorcery, scry 3, then you may reveal the top card of your library. If it's a creature card, draw a card. Single green. Common. Oh, Golgotha Rebirth is in here. Single red. As initial cost to cast Golgotha Rebirth, sacrifice an artifact, put 3/1/1 red goblin creature tokens onto the battlefield. So that's another token card in here. Okay, old school card here. What's that? Is it Plane Shift? I think it is. That's unusual. I haven't seen an old school card in quite a while. Mog Sentry, single red. Whenever an opponent plays a spell, Mog Sentry gets 2/2 until end of turn. And that's our rare. So already I'm sort of, I feel like I'm being drawn towards red-green. So we got 2 and a black, 1/3, creature, vampire, employee. So another uncard with these tickets. When you enter the battlefield, you get a ticket, then you may put a sticker on the creature card in your graveyard. 3 and a black, return target creature card with a sticker on it from your graveyard to the battlefield. That creature gains haste. Exile at the beginning of the next end step. Uncommon, 3-drop. Biting Palm Ninja. Oh, so we've got 2 rares in this pack. Wow, okay. 2 and a black, 3/3 ninjutsu, 2 and a black. Biting Palm Ninja enters the battlefield with a menace counter on it. When Biting Palm Ninja deals combat damage to a player, you may remove a menace counter from it. When you do, that player reveals their hand and you choose a non-land card from it. Exile that card. Okay, so 3-drop. What do we got next? So two rares and a foil in this pack. Omen Speaker's in here, okay. 1 on the blue, 1/3. When it enters the battlefield, scry 2. So that's a common, 2-drop. Oh, Thriving Grove. It's nice artwork. Be tempted just to stick it in the deck for the artwork. Enters the battlefield tapped. As it enters the battlefield, choose a colour other than green. Add green or 1 mana of the chosen colour. Okay, well that's going to be useful if we play green-red. So yeah, I think that's just going to have to go in the deck. So it looks like we might be playing green and something else. Council Deliberation. 1 on the blue. We've got some Lord of the Rings cards here by the look of the symbols. Okay, draw a card. Whenever you scry. There was a scry card in here, wasn't there? Yeah, we'd have to bounce that back though if we wanted to keep doing that. If you control an island, you may exile Council Deliberation from your graveyard. If you do, draw a card. Okay, bit of shenanigans there to do card draw. So another 2-drop and uncommon. Okay. Teldillard Exile. 3 and a green, 2/3, 1 and a green. This was this period, I don't know if anybody remembers it, where the mana symbols were like, the colour was like non-existent on them. It was around the time of Mirrodin, which this is from, the original Mirrodin. So regenerate Teldillard Exile. 2/3 for 4 with regenerate. So it's a 4-drop. Wow, we got a ton of uncards here. Light of Hope, single white, choose 1. You gain 4 life. Destroy a target enchantment, put a 1/1 creature on top. 1/1 counter on target creature. Another Jumpstart card. So we're seeing Jumpstart here and uncards. Single red, 0/1. Whenever you place a sticker, We Champion gets +1/+1 till end of turn. If it's an art sticker, instead put a +1/+1 on We Champion. So a couple of, wow. We've got quite a few drops here. So. Okay. What's under the gateway? 1 and a white, choose one. Destroy target, non-token artifact or enchantment and opponent controls. Incubate 2. Create an incubate token with 2 and 1 counters on it. And a 2 transform this artifact. It transforms into 0/0 Phyrexian artifact creature. Incubate 2 and transform an incubator token you control. Okay. Guardian of Inspiration. 1 and 2 white. At the beginning of combat on your turn, target creature you control gets +2/+0. I wonder, and it's a bit early to say, I wonder if we're going to have to go into 3 colours here. Imperial Recovery Unit. 2 and a white, 3/4. Whenever Imperial Recovery Unit attacks, turn target creature or vehicle card with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard to your hand. Crew 2. Uncommon 3-drop. The big top. Add 1 mana of any colour that appears on your top. A top is an outerwear garment worn on the upper body. Okay. Fair enough. Oh, Infested Roothold. 4 and a green, 0/3. Protection from artifacts. Whenever an opponent plays an artifact spell, you may put a 1/1 green insect creature token into play. So that's a 5-drop. So is that's our first 5-drop, I think. Yeah. Oh, it's Angelic Blessings in here. Foil 1. 2 and a white. Target creature gets +3/+3 and gains flying until end of turn. I wonder if we're maybe going to go green-white here. Okay. So common 3-drop. Oh, you have a Maya Elders in here, okay. 1 and 2 green, 2/1. Whenever my elder dies, you may search library up to 2 basic land cards, reveal them, put them into your hand, and shuffle your library. And then shuffle. This is what I like about this card. It's got a sack cost on here, so you can sacrifice it without trying to kill it through combat damage or which you could do. I mean, you could use a jump blocker and hope the person is going to let you get the 2 basic lands out of it. But for 2, you can sack it and draw a card. You get to sack it, draw a card, and then you can search your library. So probably better going down that route. But looks like we're definitely going to be in green, I think, unless there's anything else interesting comes up. That's going to be cool artwork to look at as well up close, I reckon. Okay, 3-drop. Oh, we have a plains. Does that mean we're going to have to play in white? It's a green-white, yeah, look at this. Oh, Ramosian Sky. Wow, we got some classic old cards here. Sky Marshal. 3 and 2 white. It's like another rare. With flying, 7 tap, search your library for a rebel card with converting mana cost 6 or less, then put that card into play, then shuffle library. It's funny, I've picked up a few of these over the years opening these packs, but I don't think I've ever had a situation where there's quite a few in the same pack, so I don't think we're going to be able to build a rebel deck here. So what's that? 5-drop. Huntsmaster Leisure. Oh, it's a creature, it's a cat. 2 and a white, 3/4 with mutate. Whenever this creature mutates, other creatures you control get +X until end of turn, where X is the number of times this creature is mutated. Okay. If you cast a spell for its mutate cost, put it over or under a non-human creature you own. They mutate into the creature on top plus all the abilities thrown it. Yes, definitely being drawn here to green-white. Okay, 4-drop, uncommon. What have we got? Return to nature. Destroy target artifact, destroy enchantment, or exile target card from graveyard. 2 and a green. Yeah. Could mainboard that actually, but yeah. Probably sideboard it if I indeed play green. Tapper. Single white. For a creature clown robot. 1/2. Tap an untapped creature you control that has a hat. Tap target creature, yeah. I don't think so. Maybe I should just pull all those cards out. Okay, we do have a legendary creature in blue, black, red. It's a rogue, actually. So, haste 1, tap, add blue, black, red. Spend its mana only to cast instant or sorcery spells. Okay. When Cormella. Did I say Cormelia? I meant Cormella. Glamour Thief dies. Return up to one target instrumental sorcery card from your graveyard to your hand. 2/4 foil. And that's probably going to go in the end up in the my EDH binder at some point, just because it's a legendary creature. Nice foiling on that. Okay, 4-drop, uncommon. Oh wow, we have an Evolving Wilds. So sack it, search your library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield, tap, then shuffle library. Well, I'm going to be playing 2 colours, so might as well play that. Burn Bright, 2 and a red, creature control get +2/+0 until end of turn. Yep, so still getting drawn to green-red here, I think. But still 2 packs to open, so, you know, a lot could change here. Just adjust my camera slightly there. Got a bit of, I didn't notice that before actually. It's a little bit annoying. There we go. There's a bit of shininess in the corner there. Still good to notice because I have a number of overlays on my camera lens that sort of give me various stats, like how long I've got left to run, how much, you know, how much, what do you call it, of the cards left, and what the volume's like. Discourtesy Clark, 3 and a black, 3/2, and Spatfield, open attraction. Put the top card of your attraction deck onto the battlefield at the beginning of it. Okay, don't think we're going to be playing these somehow. Another Evolving Wilds. And I got written, wow, Golden Scale Aeronaut, 4 and a white, Dwarf Pilot, backup 1, flying. It's 2/3, so we back up. Let me refresh my memories. It's a foil. When this creature enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on target creature. If that's another creature, it gains the following ability until end of turn. Flying, okay. Oh, I see, yes, you can. Alright, I get it now. 2, 3, with flying for 5, and counters, yeah. Return to dust, exile target artifact or enchantment. If you cast this spell during your main phase, you may exile up to 1 other target artifact or enchantment. 4-drop, uncommon. Thriving Bluff. Okay, so this is similar to the blue one we saw, but this is for red. Okay, from Jumpstart. Got Feudal Rights. 2 and a black, you draw 2 cards, lose 2 life, and put the top 2 cards of your library into your graveyard. Monday Ambush Lever. So this is red-white. Legendary creature core ally. It's our rare in the pack. So 3/4 with Rally and Haste. So with Rally, whenever Munda, Ambush Leader, or another ally enters the battlefield under your control, don't know if I've found any allies yet, you may look at the top 4 cards of your library. If you do reveal any number of ally cards from among them, then put those cards on top of your library in any order and the rest on the bottom in any order. So I definitely pulled this card in a previous pack way back, like a Dollarama Repack. Oh, Riptide Turtle. 1 blue, 0/5, Flash Defender. Okay. Depart the realm. 1 on the blue instant. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hands. Foretell. During your turn you may pay 2 and exile this card from your hand face down. Cast it on later turn for its foretell cost. I'm not keeping a tab too much here on the balance of the cards, but we're definitely getting our 1 rare at the very least. We're definitely getting a foil. Not sure what the uncommon to common balance is. Hornbash Mentor. 2 and a green. 3/3. When it enters the battlefield, put a trample counter on target non-human creature you control. 2 and a green. Tap. Put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. Trample. Yeah, we're definitely going green here, aren't we? Oh, Banishing Light in here. Okay, we can exile a non-land permanent. Opponent controls until Banishing Light leaves the battlefield. 2 and a white. So does it look like green-white we might go? Very probably. 2 and a green, 4/1. Giant Ladybug. Creature Insect. I've got a Simic Growth. Maybe I could go green-blue. Giant Ladybug enters the battlefield. You may search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, then shuffle and put that card on top. I don't know how I feel about going 3 colour in a 30 card deck, but we'll see. So 3-drop common. This is uncommon. Simic Growth Chain. Oh, another legendary creature. This one's uncommon. Yep. Soul Steeper. I think I pulled one of these before from a Dollarama pack. So black, green, 1/3. Whenever you gain life, each opponent loses 1 life. 1, sacrifice another creature. Soul Steeper gets +X, +0 until end of turn, where X is the sacrificed creature's power. Clandestine Chameleon. Another card. 3 and a green, 4/3. When it enters the battlefield, you get 2 tickets. Then you may put a sticker on a non-land permanent you own. Oh, so I keep saying tickets. I'm assuming that's stickers. Actually, Clandestine Chameleon has all abilities of permanent ability stickers on other permanents you control and cards in your graveyard. I should have just put all of these to one side actually, but never mind. I'll do it in a moment. Okay. Right, last pack. So, yeah, looks like we could end up going possibly 3 colour here. We'll see. Okay. Completed Huntmaster. 2 and a black. 2/3. 1 tap. Sacrifice another creature or artifact. Incubate 3. Okay, incubate token with 3 +1/+1 counter and 2. Transform this artifact. It transforms into a 0/0 for X an artifact creature. So 3-drop. We don't have anything above 5, do we? Bladed Battle Fan. 1 of the black flash. When it enters the battlefield, attach it to a target creature you control. That creature gains indestructible until end of turn. Equipped creature gets +1 +0. 2 and a black. Oracle of Tragedy. Uncommon. 1/3. 1 on the blue. When it enters the battlefield or dies, choose 1. Draw a card, then discard a card. Shuffle up to 4 target cards with mana value 3 or greater from your graveyard into your library. Right. Yeah, Ether Adepts in here. 1 and 2 blue, 2/2. When it enters the battlefield, return target creature its owner's hand. Do I feel a bit of a calling into blue? Oh, Battering Crasis with Trample and Evolve, +1/+1 counters. 2/1 for 2 and a green. Time to feed, 2 and a green. Choose target creature and opponent controls. That creature dies this turn. You gain 3 life. Target creature you control fights that creature. Right, 2 and a green. Or when that creature dies this turn, you gain 3 life, right? So to fight with benefits. 2 and a green. Uncommon. Oh, Feral Animist. 1 red green. Gets +X+0 until end of turn, where X is its power. And we can invest multiple mana into that. Actually, it's a bit of a mana sink. Okay. Oh, creature bonds. Right. 1 and a blue. If target creature is placed in the graveyard, creature bond does an amount of damage equal to creature's toughness to creature's controller. It's interesting combos going on there. I'm not sure what rarity that is, so I'm just going to put it in the middle. So we've got a few old school cards here. Abandoned Sarcophagus. This is our rare. 3 to cast. You may cast non-land cards with cycling from your graveyard. If a card with cycling would be put into your graveyard from anywhere and it wasn't cycled, exile it instead. Don't think we'll be playing that. Lighted Bat, 2 and a black. Gains haste until end of turn. Flying 2/1. 3-drop. We've got quite a number of 3-drops here. Wildwood Escort, 4 and a green 3/3. And it's the battlefield target creature or battle card from your graveyard to your hand. If it would dial, exile instead. 5-drop. Sentinels, 2 and a green. Whenever you cycle or discard a card, Sentinels gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Yeah, so you've got to be careful. There are some cards where we can do that, but I'm a bit concerned in a 30-card deck. Self-mill's a bit dangerous, or discard. So I don't know how keen I would be to go with that sort of strategy. Runaway Trashbot, 3 to cast, 0/4, trample. Gets +1/+0 for each artifact and or enchantment card in your graveyard. Don't think I'll be playing that. Archway Commons. It's battlefield tap. When it enters the battlefield, sacrifice unless you pay 1, add 1 mana of any colour. Okay, and then Deadbeat Attendant. It's battlefield open and attraction. Okay, we need to lose these uncards, I think. I'm sure some might be playable, but I just, not a big fan, so let's just get rid of those, which is quite a lot, I think. But that might actually help us indirectly, because less cards, less decisions to make. Worst case scenario, we'll end up with some sort of 5-colour magical Christmas land deck. I don't think I'm going to try and play that somehow. I think I'll ditch that at this point as well. Oh, just lurking down the bottom. So we're just doing a first pass here. I'm just going to take out a few things. Okay. I'm just double checking the set symbols. It's always quite difficult on camera. Okay, so we'll keep that, pull that, keep that, keep that, and those two. Okay. So that's green and another colour, that's red and another colour. What do you reckon? Okay, let's pull the blue out and the black. Just see instinctively, that's what I feel drawn towards. So we're keeping red, green and white. Which means we lose that. I don't think I feel like splashing anything, just to play an additional colour. And then what I'm going to do is go through the blue and the black in a moment and just see if there's anything that really leaps out at me and go, oh, I should have really played that. This is going to get very messy in a moment. Okay. Do we have anything here by doing this? Do I have any rares here? These look like they're all commons, aren't they? An uncommon. Go home speaker. Okay, let's just make a decision now. Okay, here we go. So, what have we got here? So we got a 3-4 for 4 with haste, really. When it enters the battlefield, we do get to look at the top 4 cards. If you do reveal any number of in any order, so it's only in this deck, unless I notice some allies, it's only going to function as a sort of one-off sort of top deck 4-card filter. Okay, well, let's play the Mog Sentry, play that. What's this again? Well, so we'll only be able to play this as a flying 3/3 for 5, because I don't think there's any rebel cards in here. Let's just hold on to those for the moment, see where that takes us. So that is pulling us towards red-white just by doing that. So let's just see what happens if I do that. This is going to be a slightly harder to build than the last time I did this. I know that much. So neither of those apply. In fact, that, because I dropped blue, those don't really feature. These are all, let me just take the planes out, just because it doesn't really, that's not going to affect anything. I actually don't know how I feel about playing 3 colours in these decks, actually. That's fine. So it looks like if I do go red-white, I'm just not going to have enough cards, I don't think. So one, let's see what's going on here. And just looking at all the green we've got left actually is interesting. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I need 18. Yeah, I mean I could splash something. I think, let's just, okay, let's do this around the other way. So actually that should have gone in there. Let's look at all the green cards and just decide what I don't want to play in green. Maybe that's another way to do it. Okay, 2, 3 for 4 with regenerate. Okay, so that's our removal. Trample with evolve. Okay. And that's based on greater power or toughness. So that works quite nice with the giant ladybug. Okay. That, sorry about the mess here, I was going to sideboard. There's our creatures. Another creature, another creature, another creature. Okay, maybe my first instincts were correct here. So let's just get this out on a bit of a curve. Nice thing when you're doing this way, you can get out on a curve straight away, and I find that's really useful to see where this might be going. So, just green on its own. Don't think I'm going to play mono green here, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We need 18, so that's not going to fly. So now if we reintroduce red, I'll just put that there for the moment. You know, it is getting close to look like it might be green, red, yeah. Red, green, splashing white, I don't know. This is going to be hard to build. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Wow. Okay. And if we do green, white might be in a better position. Might know. 2 mana or less. There's not any targets for that. I don't know if I want to play double white. That does have flying. 5 drop. That's more of a sideboard card. Things are looking pretty desperate. That's sideboard. X plus X. Join enchantment. I don't want to mainboard that. Not sure. 3 and a white. Unsure about this card. Mutates other. It's probably a mistake, but never mind. No. Yeah, 3/4 with haste for 4. Can't really do anything else with it. Sideboard that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We don't really have any artifacts I can sacrifice, so Caldotha Rebirth is really not there. Burn Bright. Okay. About 18 cards there. Okay. Oh dear. This looks pretty, yeah, pretty bad. Okay. But, as a bonus, I'm just going to count through these. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I probably pushed away cards that I should have included, but never mind. I'm also going to feature these two because these are ones I wanted to sideboard specifically. Right. Okay, so what we'll do. So what at this point, what would I do? Well, we'd have to go through and I'm just going to try and relay this out now. Just, I'm playing 3 colours here. Put that over there. Majority of this is in green, which is probably good. Sort of green, really splashing white and red, maybe. Yeah. Just trying to think of how to pitch this deck. How would you describe it, apart from a mess? Okay. So, really, was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm just totaling up the green pips here. 11 with 1, 2, there's that 4 white. So let me just write this down. 11 green, 4 white, 2 red, which totals up to 17, but we're playing 12 land. Okay, now what have we got over here? So do we want to risk it? Play 2 Evolving Wilds. Should we play all our non-basics? It's going to make the deck a bit slow because I think all of these have enter the battlefield tapped. But we may not. So if I do that, it does mean I get quite a number of choices in terms of the other colours I want to. So that's our green, that's our red. So we can do anything. Okay. Wow, it's pretty grim. Yeah. So 5 then leaves me with 7. So right to make 12, yeah. Okay, so maybe I just do 5 green because I can, from these I can make other combination and other colours. Yeah, 5 green, one white, one red. Okay, so let's just do this. One green. I'm just going to pull out these. Trying to make sure that I've got different land here, different artwork, should I say. Taking this out, so I needed 5 green, 5 forests. That will do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this is the deck. Wow. Do I want to put it roughly in? Yeah, why not? Okay, we got a ton of 3 drops. Oops. In fact, let me try and keep the colours together. Maybe, I don't know. 10, 14, 18, those, and then what did I do with the land? Oh, that's right, it's on the back. Okay, cool, right, we're there. So, second part of the video. Wow, this took a long time. So we're going to look at the final artwork. Yeah, let me in the comments section how you find this. Like I say, I'm going to do a second video in this form. I don't know how much I'm sort of damning myself already. I don't know how much I like this particular way of doing it. There's quite a few cards here. Probably I would like to look at the artwork in a bit more detail. But I thought it'd be interesting to just try this out. Anyway, I can obviously go through these at a later date anyway, I suppose. In a future video we can look at the artwork. I wanted to get it a little bit closer, but I think that's about as good as we're going to get. Yeah. Okay, so Alvin Farsight, what do we see? Well, there's quite a lot of stuff going on in the background here. This is pretty interesting. There's a face in the water. Is that some creature in the background? Is that teeth there? I can't see too well. I almost need to feed this out to a really big screen when I'm doing this, because unfortunately I'm just using the camera screen. Oh yeah, we can see that big monster taking somebody down. That's pretty cool. Battering Crisis, yeah, I can remember this from the original set. Got some cityscape around the back there. Giant ladybug. That's pretty colourful. What was it? Mandible, nice mandibles. Oh, it's like some sort of rhinoceros type creature here. Oh look, matching headgear. Cool. Yavamaya Elder. And look at the headgear there. That's some pretty impressive headgear. I do like the original Mirrodin stuff actually. I like the sort of spiky landscapes on that. Wildwood Escort. Is that a fox being ridden by an elf there? Nice bit of headgear. So which part of this is actually the wall? Is it this here? It looks like some sort of, what is it, pterodactyl that it's strapped to, the dwarf pilot. Angelic Blessing. I'm trying to remember if they reprinted this in 10th edition or not. I think they may have done. Can you see the... So I always thought this character had wings, but can you see behind there someone carrying them? Yeah. Vanishing Light. I always really like this artwork actually. And a lot of the certain sets did have a slightly sort of celestial looking artwork to them as well. Light of Hope. It's got pretty interesting colours, this one actually. Threw me off at first as to what, even though it's clearly a white card, just did throw me off a little bit as to what colour this is in, because this sort of pinky red is just so bright on the card. And it's coming out on the camera. I was quite pleased to get some old school cards here, which is something you don't see so much, particularly like a rare. Yeah, not seen old school cards in quite a while in any number. Oh yeah, I can now see the sort of face tattoos. Feral Animist from, this would be what, original Ravnica block. I can't remember which set though. But not Ravnica, one of the other two. Okay, Searchlight Companion. Now there's a lot going on there. I don't know if you can see that wispy figure in the front there as I move this around. This looks like some sort of dragonfly to me. And now we move on to the land. I really like this artwork. This is probably my favourite piece of artwork in amongst all these cards, actually. Thriving Bluff. I'm also not too familiar with the Jumpstart stuff, so it's always interesting when I pull stuff from that set, because clearly there's some interesting artwork here. So we've got our classic Evolving Wilds artwork. We had two of those. Archway Commons, which is a type of card that you've seen throughout Magic's history. This sort of reprints of this land, which enter the battlefield tapped, and then you also have to pay one or sacrifice it, but it does add 1 mana of any colour. So it's a pretty slow card, but if you have no other fixing to hand, sometimes you just have to go with it. So now we've got some nice basic lands. So what I've got is, for doing these, I've just put together a little set of lands which generally have core set lands in them. So sort of unique artwork from each of the core sets from about sort of M13 onwards, really. And I've got 4 or 5 copies of each, so it's quite a handy set for just putting together, cards for decks on videos that I'm doing, I think. So EDH, there's enough in there to sort of do EDH builds as well. So if I ever feel like doing that in the future. I do like this mountain. Oh, and this one, classic. Yeah. So hopefully you've enjoyed that, something different now. Like I said, I'm going to do it for one other video and then I'll just switch back to doing the regular 15 to 18 card artwork videos that I've been doing. But I thought it'd be interesting just to throw this in there to try something different. And I do enjoy doing the deck building. So thanks once again for watching. Bye for now. And I will catch you in a future video.